The most money I ever made in one day, clear money, as a handyman, was $2,178. And this job that I made it on, it was not enjoyable, it was no fun, but it paid extremely well at the end of the day. And this job consisted of a house that it had part of the second roof. The weight of the snow, and I'm guessing the rain over time, busted the rafters, 6 rafters, exactly 6. And it was over about a 24 by 24 area. It was a square box area with a hip roof, but these roof rafters did not have any bracing under them, so they broke over time. And this man had just had a home inspection. He wanted to sell his house, but he had his home inspection, and it had this written up on the home inspection. So he had me over to bid on it. I bid $2,500. Now, keep in mind, I had to go through, this is second story, I had to go through a crawl space in a closet ceiling. It was a 2x2 into this attic area, and the attic it had blown in insulation, so I had to go up in here, and the roof was on about a 412 pitch, so it did not allow me much working room. I had to do most of it laying on my back or on my side, and if I got to the center I could get up on my knees a little bit. But this job, I wore a 3M mask to keep the insulation, keep from breathing so much of it, and coveralls. So, and these new rafters I put in, I scabbed them on the side of the old rafters. And they had to fit right at the top where the ridge is, and they had to fit on the top wall at the bottom where the rafter sits. So I got these rafters scabbed on, and then I had to go back. It had no bracing under it. None of the rafters had bracing. That was what the whole problem was from the beginning. So I put new 2x4 bracing under every rafter. I was there a good 8.5 hours. And it was a miserable 8.5 hours of working. But I bid it where I could make some good money on it. So when it's all said and done and I had all my materials paid for, I made $2,178 in that 8.5 hours. And that was the most I'd ever made working one day in the handyman business in the past 40 years. That was my best day ever. So, but now that's high for a day in the handyman business. If you make $1,000 to $1,500 a day, that's exceptionally good. And on most of my work days, I'll make between $500 and $800 a day clear. That's normal, that's average in this area. But I just wanted to share that with you, and you guys starting, I just wanted you to know that you can make really good money in the business. Sometimes you have to take a nasty, dirty job to do it, but it's worth it in the end. Hang in there and keep bringing those jobs in.